my name is Jessica. I'm a group fitness instructor at the MJCC. This is a video of balance exercises that are great to incorporate into your daily routine. All you need is a good sturdy surface, so you could do this anywhere like your kitchen or your bathroom, your living room, or even out on your deck. And you just need a sturdy chair or light balance support. You can also do this at a countertop if you are in your kitchen or in your bathroom. Just make sure that you have plenty of room to spread out your arms and legs, that you have plenty of space around you. Like with any balance exercises, if you do feel lightheaded or dizzy at any time, please just put both feet down on the floor, take a few deep breaths, even have a seat in your chair, and continue when you are ready. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start our first exercises with a wide base of support. Now, you may want to do this behind your chair or in front of a counter so that you have that support right in front of you. I'm going to go ahead and do these exercises without the chair so that you can see the demonstration. So you want to have your feet a little wider than hip width apart for this exercise. So your toes are pointing straight ahead, knees are right over your feet, hips are squared forward. You want to zip up your core muscles, keep the belly button slightly in, relax the shoulders down and back. Crown of your head is reaching straight up. And you can just rest your hands either by your side or on your chair for, again, that light support. You want to have a slight bend in your knees. Good. And see if you can find that even distribution of weight on both feet. Really feel your heel on the floor all the way through your foot and to your toes. Relaxing your toes, spreading them out. We don't want to crunch them up. Really stretch those toes out. Feel that whole foot on the floor, and then stand up nice and tall. Good. Once you have that good posture, we're going to slowly shift our weight over to that left leg. You can keep that right toe on the floor. Good. Now notice that you're going to keep that posture nice and long here. As we shift the weight over to one leg, we don't want to lean over with our trunk. We want to keep that trunk nice and tall. Crown of your head still reaching straight up. Good. Once you've balanced on that leg for a moment, slowly shift your weight center again, and then over to the other side. Good. Again, keeping that long line all the way from your leg up to your shoulder and up top of your head. Good. Shifting your weight center, and then all of your weight over to the other side again. Good. Now, if you're feeling comfortable here, perhaps you have your hands on a chair or on the counter, go ahead and let go perhaps, or leave just one finger on there. See if you can challenge your balance a little further each time. Shifting your weight center, and then over to the other side. Good. To challenge even further, you can bring your hands up to the side, shift your weight over to that left leg, and then slowly bring the right up off the floor, balancing on one foot. You should have a slight bend in that balancing knee. We don't want to lock out our joints. Relax the shoulders. Take a few deep breaths in, then slowly put the toe down to the floor, shift your weight center, and relax. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and try that on the other side. Bring your arms up, shifting your weight over to that other leg, standing up tall, and then slowly bringing the foot up off the ground and balancing. You should look like a beautiful little star here. Bringing that foot down, coming center, and relax. Good. Do that as many times as you'd like to. It's good to do that several times a day. Really practice that balance. So that had a wide base of support. Now we're going to challenge our balance a little further. Coming either to the side of your chair or turning so that there's a counter on one side of you. You want to stand with your leg that's closest to the chair or counter in the front. Take the other leg, the outside leg, and bring it right behind that other leg so that you're standing in a tandem stance, heel to toe, standing up nice and tall. We don't want to lean over. We want to stay nice and tall here. Toes are pointing straight ahead. You don't have one heel out to the side here. You want to keep those heels in line as if you're standing on a balance beam. Knees have a slight bend. Zip up that core. Relax the shoulders. And again, find that even distribution of weight on both feet here. Perhaps you have one hand on the counter or chair as you find that balance in this very narrow base of support tandem stance. Engaging the abdominal muscles. Good. When you're ready, let go of your chair or counter, relaxing the feet. Take a few deep breaths in. Now this may be challenging enough. If you need a further challenge, you're going to slowly shift all of your weight to that front foot. The back toe is still on the floor, right behind your heel. Now we're still standing up tall. We don't want to bend, right? We want to keep that trunk nice and long here. Then shift all of your weight to that center again, and then all the way to the back foot. Again, still standing up nice and tall. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Good. Bring all the weight center again. Now you can continue with this, bringing that weight to the front foot with your toes still on the ground, or you can bring those arms straight up, maybe have one on the chair or up overhead, bringing that center of gravity a little higher. Shifting your weight back, all the way to the back foot. Good. Now don't let those shoulders creep up into the ears, really relax. Good. Bring the arms down if you'd like. Another challenge for this is to bring your weight all the way to that front foot and then slowly lift the back up. All the way to the front, keeping that long line, abs engaged, shoulders down and back. Then lift the back foot up off the ground, having a slight bend in that front knee, balancing on one leg. Bring that foot right back behind the other foot in that tandem stance. Shift all the way to the back leg now, and slowly lift the front leg up off the floor so that you're balancing on that back leg. Down. Shifting forward, lifting up the back leg. Down, shift, and lift. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and standing normally. And anytime you feel like you need to just march that out, take a break. You'll want to practice that on both sides. So either turning around if you're at your counter or coming to the other side of your chair. You're going to stand on the leg closest to the chair or the counter, bringing the outside leg behind. Find that tandem stance, standing heel to toe as if you're on a balance beam. Zip up your core. Relax your shoulders. Reach the crown of your head a little higher up. Find that balanced distribution of weight on both feet. Relaxing the toes. Breathe normally here. And then slowly bring all of your weight to that front foot. Balance for a moment. Shift all of your weight to the back. Good. I don't know if you can see my feet. There we go. Bring all the weight to that front foot. And if you need a further challenge, bring those hands up overhead, relaxing the shoulders. Keeping that long line. As you bring those arms overhead, you want to make sure that you're not arching your back. You want to keep that body nice and long here. Shifting center, and then all the way back. Good. And then when you're ready, if you'd like to challenge a little bit further, bring that back leg right up off the floor. Balancing on the front. Have a slight bend in that front knee. Then with control, putting that toe right back behind the other heel. Shifting all the way to the back, all the weight now on that back leg as you lift the front up and balance. Setting that foot down. Good. And when you're ready, march that out. You can always pause this video and practice for a few more minutes on each side. One more little set of exercises for you to try. This is working that vestibular sensory system that helps keep our balance. With these exercises, again, if you do feel dizzy at any time or lightheaded, please just take a few deep breaths, stop the exercise, have a seat, and continue when you're ready. All right, standing with our feet in a normal stance with our feet right at hip width, little bend in the knees. Again, abs engaged. We want to have that good posture here. We're going to gaze at our hand as we move our head from side to side. First, let's just practice moving our head. So standing with our trunk pointing straight ahead, we're just going to turn our head, gazing over one shoulder, and then slowly rotating and gazing over the other shoulder. Breathing normally as we rotate our head, gazing out into the distance from side to side. If that feels good, let's go ahead and add some challenge for that vestibular sensory system. We're going to bring our hand right in front of our face. So arm is at shoulder height, and you can maybe just make a hitchhiker thumb so that you have something to focus on. Relax the shoulder. We don't want it creeping up here. It's just to use as a guide for our gaze. So standing up nice and tall, keeping that good posture, we're going to gaze at our finger. As we rotate our hand to the side, we're going to rotate our neck and our head, gazing at our thumb, going to the side, and coming back center. Good. Maybe you'll go down with the thumb, gazing down, and back up. Practicing that several times. Out to the side. Front. Down. And up. Now if that felt challenging enough, go ahead and continue practicing with your legs in that natural balanced state, with your legs at hip width apart, nice neutral stance here. To add some more challenge, you can go ahead and put that other foot behind, like that tandem stance again, getting that more narrow base of support. Find your balance here, then increase the challenge by bringing that arm out in front and following your finger with your gaze as you rotate your arm and your head from side to side. Make sure you have something to hold on to. This can be challenging for the balance. Down and up and down, over to the side, following your thumb with your gaze, keeping that tall posture. Now if that felt challenging, continue with that. If you'd like to bump it up one more little notch when you're ready, you can bring that outside leg up, balancing on one leg, keeping that knee at hip height, abs engaged. Keep that nice long line. So as you're standing, we don't want to hunch over here. We want to stay nice and tall. Balancing on one leg, you may want to start with one finger on your chair as you practice, bringing that arm out to the front, and then again following your gaze, your thumb with your gaze over to the side and front. See how steady you can keep your body down. If you need more of a challenge, see if you can let go of that chair. Side, front, down, and up. Good. Go ahead and practice that as many times as you'd like throughout the day. It's a great way to challenge your balance in a couple of different ways. I hope that you stay in good health and that you practice these exercises often. Thank you so much for joining me this morning.